Hi, I'm Adam.
And I'm Joe.
And together we're the Maladjusted Misfits.
And our podcast, the one where we talk about friends, will be the next podcast you hear. This podcast is very important to us, and we thank you for your patience. Your podcast will be available in the next few minutes. Please wait for your podcast to begin.
Why don't they just start the podcast already? Man!
That was harsh.
That was Tommy.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
We got to do the... We didn't do the... Welcome, Misfits, and hello to any new Friends fans that stumbled across our podcast.
Every week, we rewatch the next episode in sequential order because that makes the most sense.
And we break it down.
And look up trivia.
And give our own maladjusted take on the whole Screaming at the Chicks episode.
We try to make each other laugh.
And maybe one of you too.
That's true. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. I'm glad.
You're glad?
Yeah, you weren't feeling good this weekend.
No, this weekend I was not feeling good, and
It's kind of a bummer.
I need to take some aspirin because I think I hurt my back.
Oh my goodness.
After
Breaking news! We only have 3 episodes
this one,
left in the season 3.
that means we got some bonus episodes on the horizon.
We do. We'll have this season 3 recap extravaganza.
Yeah, and then an episode reviewing a movie or a series
Wait a minute.
starring one of our friends. We did Matty Perry.
And Lisa Kudrow.
Keeping with the boy-girl pattern, I was thinking our favorite Olympic swimmer, David Schwimmer, should be next. So, Joe,
Yes.
I narrowed it down to 3 choices.
Okay.
You can either pick them now, or you can make one of those poll thingy for the Facebook page. Is Facebook still a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So first up, The Pallbearer,
Okay.
Davy and Gwyneth Paltrow, directed by Matt Reeves. Did you know that?
No, I had no idea.
He went on to direct Cloverfield and The Batman with Robert Pattinson. Or Big Nothing, starring Dave, Simon Pegg, and Alice Eve. Do you remember watching that one?
I do not.
You don't? But it's a Simon Pegg movie. You have no memory of it?
Not at all.
Oh, we watched it.
Every time I learn something new, it pushes something old out of my brain.
Okay, Homer. Well, I wrote down a synopsis for you.
Oh, okay.
A frustrated, unemployed professor joins forces with a scammer and a friend of his in a blackmailing scheme.
It is not ringing any bells.
Or Goosebumps Season 2, The Vanishing.
Ooh.
Starring David Schwimmer and a bunch of kids.
Oh, how many episodes are there?
8, I think.
Oh, that's like a binge watching thing.
Well, that's why I'm announcing it now, because give us some time.
Well, I'm going to keep everyone in suspense. I
Okay.
may or may not put a poll out there.
Oh, you're not even going to say which way you're going to go?
Nope. I'm going to surprise you guys.
Oh.
I'm going to have to look them up.
All right, well, that's coming up. We're going to do one of those 3.
All right, so if you hear this episode and you want to write in your opinion,
Right.
let us know.
Those are the choices we have.
Okay. What are we doing this week?
This week is the one with the screamer.
What's our IMDb plot?
Ross witnesses Rachel's date screaming at people. Meanwhile, Joey becomes upset when Kate is offered a job in Los Angeles. And Phoebe refuses to hang up the phone when she is placed on hold by her phone company.
Oh, man, I would have hung up so fast. Like, I don't like being on hold.
No.
Now they have this newfangled thing where you can be like, call me back when you're available.
Right. Or like you were saying, I think you
Yeah.
mentioned it last week.
I do.
You opened up the little chat window.
I do. I do it all the time when I'm working because I'll be at my desk and I can't be on the phone and I don't want to be on hold. So I'll just start chatting.
Yep. The world of the future is today.
All right. This week's episode director is Peter Boners.
Bonairs.
Sorry.
No.
We have no idea how you say it.
No. It's just, it looks like boners.
It does. So he's returning. He will be back in season 4 for 6 episodes, but then no more boners.
Oh my gosh.
Directing for Friends.
Oh.
Yeah. After Friends, he went on to direct a few episodes of a series called Soul Man. It ran from 1997 to 1998, starring Dan Aykroyd.
It's not based on the movie, is it?
No. A widow, you wouldn't have watched it. A widowed Episcopal priest struggles with being a single father at home while dealing with the situations at his church.
I think I watched a couple of this.
Did you?
I think so.
Because you like Dan Aykroyd.
I like Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
I think Dan Aykroyd, I just remember him. He had the electric drum set and the
okay.
headphones on, so you couldn't
Couldn't
really
hear the drums?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
But I'm not sure if it was that show or something else.
He went on to direct that, so. Our episode writer is Scott Silveri. He's a returning writer who also co-wrote this episode with Shanna Goldberg Meehan.
Okay.
Who were both also producers on the show in later seasons, and they got married to each other in 2006.
Aw.
I think that's cute. I wonder how many people got together in the series.
Yeah. Are they still together? Any idea?
Yeah, it doesn't indicate that they're not together.
Okay, well,
so.
Good. Yeah, it would say on their pages if they were divorced.
So Shanna and Scott were story editors for most of season 3, but they wrote this together, and each will be back for a few more writing credits later in the series. Both also wrote for Joey and Mad About You.
Nice.
When was our original air date?
The original air date was April 24th, 1997. That week, the number 1 movie was the Tommy Lee Jones disaster action flick, Volcano.
Volcano?
Didn't we already do this one?
I thought so.
We talked about it already.
We did. Maybe because we watched it.
We watched it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what? And you know what else?
What?
Debuting at number 2, it was a picture starring one of our friends, Lisa Kudrow, along with Mira Sorvino, Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
How fun.
Which is the movie we did last time.
Yep, at the end of season 2. Are you ready for some trivia?
I am ready for some trivia.
Awesome. The theater patron who suffers verbal abuse by Rachel's date was played by
Peter Boners! Woo!
Who directed this episode. Ben Stiller guest stars as Tommy, who's Rachel's date in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
He would also go on to co-star alongside David Schwimmer in Madagascar, the animated series. And then Christine Taylor, his wife, will later star as Bald-Headed Bonnie.
Bald Bonnie's not that far off.
And then Jen Aniston would star alongside him again in Along Came Polly in 2004.
Yes.
Aside from the brief scene across the hall where the gang observed Tommy shouting at the chick and the duck, Phoebe is in Monica and Rachel's apartment for the entire episode. She never leaves.
Right.
Joey, she gets to lay on the couch the whole episode. Joey mentions that the job he gave up to act in the play was declawing cats. And so, fun fact, the state of New York outlawed this in 2019. About 22 years after this episode aired.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're not doing that anymore.
No, it's sad. The trip of 200 years for Joey's character is no joke. Remember, he says, I'm going to be gone for 200 years.
Yeah.
According to Einstein's theory of relativity, a spaceship traveling at near the speed of light could go on a trip of 200 years to those on Earth, but to the space traveler, it would only be about 4 years would have passed for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little science fact.
Yeah, time and gravity. That's a weird thing.
The man who plays Mike's parents' friend, remember the doll friend?
The doll friend,
right.
Yes.
In the one with Ross's inappropriate song from 2002, can be seen in the background once the play is over and Joey introduces Kate to everyone.
Huh, that's
so
funny.
So he kind of like pops up, because he's a short guy. Yeah. He kind of like pops up and you can definitely tell
I looked up that specific episode for something else later in the episode.
That's so weird.
For my notes.
And then I didn't see it. Maybe you and I can go back and look. But supposedly, Eddie Cahill, Tag, walks behind Ross when Tommy is yelling at him outside Central Perk.
Oh.
I didn't see it. I did see several dark-haired guys, but he would have been pretty young. So we'll have to go back
Yeah,
and
we'll
look.
have to check that out.
All right, so what were your episode reactions?
Ben Stiller, Boxing Day, Phoebe on hold, Pete. This went down pretty smooth, like a fine whiskey. I don't know. I'm not much of a drinker. But it was a lot of merrymaking. The play stuff wound down in such a crazy way.
Yeah.
And Chandler's still on pet patrol, and Rachel dates a nightmare. It's just fun times.
Yeah, I agree. It's a solid episode. Funny parts. Ben Stiller was really good as Tommy, as the screamer, and we resolved Joey and Kate's story, see the end of a very weird play in Boxing Day.
Yeah.
It was a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you ready to do favorites?
Yes.
All right.
Favorite lines. Joe.
I like when Chandler comes in after Tommy yelled at the chick, and he goes, "Step away from the duck."
Step away from the duck. Very nice. Very nice.
Very good, yes.
And I went with, there's a lot of good lines in this
There
episode.
were,
There's
yeah.
a lot of lines that we say quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Some, I don't know why I say them all the time. But I kind of landed on, the usher must be right. Well, with all the training they go through.
Which we say that sometimes when we're at the theater.
And I had to usher the one show for a friend of ours.
Right.
And my training was just walk them toward the theater. That was the extent of my training.
Anywhere you want to sit is fine. All right. Favorite moment. I'm going to go when Phoebe switched Mon and Rachel's rooms while she was still on hold. Mm-hmm. And they just go to bed. They're
Right, and they come out and they, all right.
We'll fix it in the morning.
Yeah. And I'm going to go with Spaceship Blorgan 7 reveal. I mean, Boxing Day appeared to be a super serious drama, like a Revolutionary Road kind of play that just desires to wring every emotion from you by the end. But nope, it was a goofy science fiction play.
Jennifer Banbury brings it again. All right, favorite outfit. I did like Phoebe's blouse that she had on, and then the sweater was cute, but she was stuck in the house all day. So I went with Monica's geometric shirt. At the end, it was a short sleeve button down and jeans.
It's just all kinds of crazy colors.
So cute. Yeah. And not like she was going on a yacht in her opening outfit.
I just went with Rachel. Later in the episode, she has like a blue dress with patterns and black, and it's cute.
There wasn't a lot of outfits this week. Yeah. Themes we explored this episode. Theme number 1. Waiting on hold.
Waiting on hold.
Forever and ever.
Yeah, and that was way too long.
Right.
Theme 2, your actress girlfriend leaving you.
Yeah. That was sad that she was just like, I did one show and now I have to go.
Yeah. I got a bad review. I'm out.
They still want me for General Hospital. Theme 3, men who scream. Not only men who scream, but men who scream and then immediately flip back to being nice and polite and cordial, which is weird.
Yeah. And theme 4, Chandler still has a goatee. So do you want to bring everybody down and tell everybody the goatee news from his book?
Oh, yeah. So
this is uncomfortable laughter.
He said when he was very skinny, he was on a lot of pills. He said when he was very chubby, it was a lot of alcohol. He said when he had a goatee, it was a lot of both.
Oh, yeah.
So
there's your bummer for the episode.
It's a sad time for Chandler right now.
But we'll move on. Let's move on from the sadness.
We're going to take a break before we break down the episode. We'll be right back. So this is it, Victor?
Yeah. I guess it is. Listen, I gotta say goodbye, and I gotta say it quick, because this is killing me. One thing you gotta know is that I will never forget you. But you've got things you have to do now, and so do I. And so, I'm gonna get on this spaceship, and I'm gonna go to Blorgon 7 in search of alternative fuels. But when I return, 200 years from now, you'll be long gone, but I won't have aged at all. So tell your great-great-granddaughter to look me up, Because, Adrian, baby, I'm gonna want to meet her.
So long, Vic!
All right, we're back for the episode analysis breakdown thing. The cold open. We're at Monica and Rachel's apartment. Mm-hmm. Monica, Rachel, Chandler, Phoebe, and then Ross. So we start on Rachel emerging from her bedroom, and she's nagging Phoebe for the phone. So this is to establish straight away that Phoebe has already been on the phone too long.
Yeah, she's already been waiting.
Yeah.
People are missing phone calls.
Yes.
Yep.
So I paused the little pauser thing because I do that like 900 times while I'm taking notes.
Yep.
And Monica and Chandler are both on the chair.
Yep.
And he's in a suit and a vest, minus a jacket.
Right.
As Joe stated, Monica looks like she's ready for her yacht with the cravat on or whatever. They look like a rich couple that is just so bored of the Hamptons that they're considering a trip to Napa Valley for a lark.
They do. It's really funny. I don't know why she's dressed like that. She never dresses like that again.
No.
It's just weird.
Anyway, Theodore and Bitsy watch as Rachel whines as she's supposed to call her dad back 2 hours ago. See, that's why I had to look up the other episode, because Theodore and Bitsy are Mike's parents' names.
Friends. Oh, they're their names.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I was
that's
saying
so funny.
I was saying Chandler and Monica look like
Theodore and Bitsy.
like Mike's parents. Anyway, now that I explained my joke, Phoebe informs Lady Green that she spoke to the good doctor and she's to call him at her leisure. He will be at Flimby's. And Rachel asks, "What's Flimby's?" And Phoebe explains that is the word she uses when she can't remember the real thing.
Flimby's.
I like those kind of words.
Yeah. You had me write one down the other day. I don't remember what it was.
Rachel then orders Phoebes to hang up. And I'm going to point out that this is not figuratively, but literally 21 seconds into the episode. Uh-huh. This early, they're like, hang up the phone already. Yet brave Phoebe resists. No, Rachel, that's what they want me to do. My warranty expires tomorrow, and if they don't get through, they're not going to fix my crappy broken phone for free. We cannot let them win. It's us versus them. And Chandler enthusiastically says, "Yes!"
And then right after that, there's some cut lines on the DVD.
Okay.
Monica goes, "I say hang up." And Phoebe goes, "It's Chandler and us versus Monica and them."
Oh, sides are being picked. Monica is so invested in this story at this point, she went and got popcorn and came back and perched back up on the arm of the chair. Joey comes in talking, and then we see that Ross is quietly sitting at the kitchen table munching on something. And Joey is getting a ticket count for his performance at Boxing Day that night.
Yay!
1 for Chandler, Phoebe, and Rachel. 2 for Monica, her and Pete. Her and her boyfriend, Pete. She has a boyfriend and is tickled by that information. Relax, Monica. Don't taunt the writers like that. If you get too happy about your relationship status, especially early in an episode, it could all change by the end of the episode. Or at least a couple episodes from now.
It's doomed. You doomed it.
But it's 2 tickets for now. Ross, 2 for him. Monica asks, who's number 2? Which set off Chandler's quick wit. Who's number 2? One of the more difficult games sewer workers play.
That's so gross.
Ross assures everyone it's just this person. And Phoebe questions, like a date type person? As she casts a wary eye toward Rachel. And he's like, yeah, a woman type date from work. It won't be weird, will it, Rach? Will it? It so will not. But no, of course not. Not at all. Because Rachel was bringing someone herself. And Joey points out that he said 1 ticket. And she meant her plus 1. After this information, he feels the need to double check with the others that they mean them plus 1. And Chandler and Phoebe are like, nope.
No, we're
We
good.
we just met one. And Ross thanks Joey and says, see ya, pals. They all bye-bye him, and as soon as that door closes, Rach jumps up and says, I need a date. And she goes into her room to look for Ruben Pfeffler's number.
Oh, I know who that is.
Who is that?
Ruben Pfeffler is Ben Stiller's character in Along Came Polly, because I looked it up to see that they were starred in it together.
That's right.
That's so funny.
So Joey's excited that they all finally get to meet Kate. And Chandler, I borrowed some of your cologne, and I hope she likes it. Monica warns Joey, it's not going to happen. Kate is seeing someone else. Chandler adds, yeah, and I don't have any cologne. And Joey's like, green bottle next to the shaving cream? More medicine for the duck.
Oh.
Joey makes a grossed out face and kind of wipes his face and sniffs his hand. Q, I'll be there for you.
Oh, we're still at Monica and Rachel's apartment. It's just Monica and Phoebe now.
Mm-hmm.
Monica comes out of her room, dressed to go to the premiere of Joey's play, and hands Phoebe a sweater to wear. Phoebe is still on hold.
Oh, no.
Phoebe, trying to put the sweater on but not lose her place on hold, sets the phone down and starts shouting, I'm setting the phone down, but I'm still here. She tries to put the sweater on, but gets her head stuck in a sleeve and struggles while shouting, just don't go anywhere. I'm still here. Don't switch or anything, because I'm right here. Just 1 second.
Oh.
Now she's panicking, and Monica goes, Phoebe! Monica, what? Monica, I'm scared. Monica points out that this is a sleeve and helps her put the sweater on over her head. And we also have speakerphone.
Oh.
She turns on the speakerphone and you hear a hold voice. Please stay on the line. Your call is important to us. Monica tells Phoebe she needs to hang up or they'll be late. Phoebe goes to hang up the phone, but hold voice. Thank you for your patience. You're the next caller.
Oh, my goodness.
Phoebe yells, yes, I'm the next caller. You were going to make me hang up. A handsome man enters carrying a chick and a duck and asks, hey, can you take a duck and a chick to the theater? Monica and Phoebe both say, no, of course not. Chandler says, okay, I just wanted them to hear it from somebody else. Then there's a cut line. He says to the chick and the duck, all right, fellas, back to Nintendo.
I would do that thing with you, with the kids sometimes. Like, I just want to hear it from you. But you would be like, no, weirdo, you can't take them. I'd be like, no, you're
You gotta preemptively tell me. The chick and the duck don't understand, but the kids might.
All right, so now we're at the Lucille Lortel Theater. Ross and his date and Rachel and Tommy and Peter boners. Ross and Rachel awkwardly greet each other with a, we're the first ones here, ooh. And Rachel introduces her date Tommy to Ross and vice versa. And this is Kaylin, and they all start shaking hands, all awkward, kind of reaching for each other's hands all at once, kind of forming a rat king before Ross finally says, and break, and they all cheer like they're in a huddle. It's such awkward, cute fun. Do you know what a rat king is?
No, I do not. What is a rat king?
A rat king is when a bunch of rats get tangled together by their tails.
Oh my God. No, I don't like it.
Rachel says she's going to the ladies' room, and Kaylin joins her. They both need a little, I said, goddamn, before the play starts.
You're not sniffing cocaine. They're actually going to the bathroom.
Whatever. Leaving the fellas alone. Ross, never one to leave an awkward silence, has to pick at it like a scab. So he announces to Tommy that this is awkward, and Tommy has no idea why. But Ross needs that maximum awkwardness, so he tells Tommy that Rachel and he used to date. And Tommy's like, oh, I didn't know that. Then tripling down, Ross announces, well, then this is awkward. Yes, you always go out of your way to make it more awkward, you bickerment.
Bickerment. Oh, my God.
Then the pair try to find their seats, and lo and behold, someone may be in their seats. It is Mr. and Mrs. Boners. But the director of the episode does not think that they are in their seats. Tommy reasonably asks to see their tickets, and Boners happily shares them. And Ross politely points out, yep, your ticket says D13. And then he gives them that courtesy pause you give to someone so they can realize their own mistake.
Right.
But Boners thought that, and Tommy reaches his limit. He goes, you thought, huh? Well, that didn't really work out for you too well, did it? You idiot! And Mr. and Mrs. Boners were not ready for that. Tommy calls them morons as they make excuses. Well, the ushers told us, the ushers, well, they must be right. What with all the training they go through? Get out! And he throws their tickets at them. And then I think they run from the theater in terror. And then Tommy asks Ross, you want the aisle? Or Ross looks so scared at Tommy. And he's like, no, I'm fine.
I like all the people in the background, too, watching this whole thing unfold. They're all like, what the fuck just happened?
Oh, no. Look at your phone.
We're still at the Lucille Lortel Theater, the whole gang, minus Phoebe, but plus a Pete. Mm-hmm. It's after the play, there are refreshments on stage and drinks, and everyone is mingling.
Yeah.
Joey comes from backstage, and the gang greets him. There he is. There's our star. Joey asks what they thought of the play, and Chandler answers almost as good as the play with the two naked girls on the seesaw. Joey says, I wasn't in that. And he goes, yeah, I know.
It was still the better play.
Joey goes to excitedly introduce Kate to everyone, but Marshall T comes in and awkwardly kisses Kate on the mouth and drags her off.
Yeah, it's a little much.
Yeah.
And I like Chandler next.
Yeah. Chandler says, so that's the girl you like. Poor Joey.
Poor Joey.
Ross pulls Chandler aside to tell him that Tommy is crazy, okay? He viciously screamed at total strangers. I think he's bad news. Chandler says, wait a minute. You don't like the guy Rachel's dating? Well, that's odd. So can I point out that Ross and Chandler, compared to Pete and Tommy, both Ross and Chandler have on suits and ties. Chandler has on a three-piece suit.
Yeah.
And Tommy and Pete have on suit jackets, but no ties. Their shirts are unbuttoned. Like, this is Boxing Day, not Phantom of the Opera. But also, Pete's lapels are outside his jacket, like a gangster from Swingers.
He looks so money, man.
He doesn't even know it. Joey then introduces Lauren to Tommy and Rachel says, you look familiar, to which Lauren fires back, oh yeah, I ran into you in the hallway in your building. It was right after I slept with Joey. He dumped me the next day.
Oh, poor Lauren. Well, maybe wait until the second or third date next time. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Just exercise a little caution.
Painting mugs wasn't as exciting.
She was just excited about Dr. Drink Ramore. I know how it gets. All right, so we're still at the theater. Ross's date, Caitlin, is on this boxing... Kaylin. I knew I was going to mess that up at least once. Is on the Boxing Day stage now with Mon and Pete. And she asks, so how'd you guys meet? And Pete answers, well, the short version is I pursued her for a couple of months. Then I gave her a check for $20,000 and she was mine. And Monica then shares in the long version, I dump him for telling the short version. Snarky Monica. Kaylin laughs appropriately as Estelle Leonard, talent agent of the Stars, walks up. Joey, sweetheart, you are fabulous. And then Joey introduces Estelle to the group, and she practically does a Frank Jr. Whoa. At Monica and Rachel, telling them that they were great in the play and asking Joey if they have a rep. Because with her face and her chest, I could really put something together. And Chandler asks what we're really all thinking.
Oh, my God.
Could I borrow it?
Adam.
Hey, talk to Boners. He made this one. So, Cutie Kaylin is played by Laura Cayuette, who played Rocket in Kill Bill Volume 2.
Really?
And she was also viciously gunned down, but deservedly so, by Django when she played sister to Calvin Candy, Laura Lee Candy Fitzwillie.
She was, indeed.
So she walks up to Ross and asks, remember me? Ross does remember her, but he is busy watching Tommy in line for the Wiz Palace, and someone cut him. He may snap. But Kaylin's going to go because she doesn't feel like standing around all night waiting for some guy who may or may not scream. And Ross's defense is, well, but he definitely will scream.
That was almost one of my favorites.
I mean, it's Ben Stiller. Come on. Just kidding, BS. I love Severance. Kaylin bids Ross adieu, and that's really for the best. I mean, Ross is only like 65% Ross on the Rosstometer in this episode. If she can't handle this, she's never going to be ready for 3 divorces Ross trying to kiss his cousin. For Ross's part, he could give a shit that she left.
I know.
And then comes Marshall T with the reviews hot off the presses. He goes, "Here we go, people." And I quote, "Boxing Day. Lucille Hotel Theater, blah, 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 blah. Aha! Joey Tribbiani gives an uneven performance, but Mr. Tribbiani is not the worst thing in the production."
Yes! Says Joey.
Kate Miller's awkward and mannered portrayal is laughable. Bada, bada, bada. Ah, here it is. The direction by Marshall Talmott is... He stops, reads again, and throws the paper down. "Thank you, boys and girls. You've ruined my life. Please stuff your talentless faces with my mother's crab cakes. Excuse me." Then Joey rushes to pick up the paper because he's going to save that one.
He's not the worst thing.
Then we cut to M&R's apartment, Monica and Rachel, and Phoebe is still on hold. Instead of being on hold at her own apartment, I guess her phone doesn't work.
Yeah, so she can't.
She can't. But if she would have kept the football phone,
right,
they would have discovered her corpse still on hold 3 months later.
Oh.
But Phoebe asks, "Is the play over?" And they're like, "Yeah, where were you?" And then the hold voice tells them, "You are the next caller." Mon points out that she was their next caller 5 hours ago. She must be going crazy. And Phoebe's like, "Nah, I kept myself busy," as she cat cradles a cat's cradle. And this is luring the audience into a sense of calm as the face and the chest head into their bedrooms. And then they take a step back out. And Phoebe goes, "Yeah, okay, I put your stuff in her room and her stuff in your room." And then the pair just nod and head into the rooms with their stuff in it. They never acknowledge it further.
I just want to go to bed, is what they're thinking. All right, we're still at the Lucille Lortel Theater, then Kate's apartment. Kate and Joey. Joey asks Kate if she's okay, and she says, "Fabulous." He tries to cheer up by saying, "Drama critics, they're nothing but people who couldn't make it as actors. You know what you should do?" She goes, "Become a drama critic."
Oh. He set that right up.
He did. Marshall enters drunk and shouts, "I'm hurt!" Then to Joey and Kate, your favorite line.
"A plague on both your houses."
Adam does say this line a lot.
Well, that's not from this.
I know, but that's why you didn't put it as your favorite, because it's from Shakespeare. Kate tells Joey that he dumped her after reading her review.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, classy. Kate says, "Yep, I sure know how to pick 'em, huh? You know, I gave up a part on a soap for this." And Joey informs her he gave up a job too, declawing cats.
Oh.
He offers to walk Kate home and stop by every newsstand and burn every copy of their Times and the Post. Kate asks, "Why the Post?"
Oh, you didn't see the Post?
"No, why you?"
No. Why? Now, I'm confused as if he saw the Post or not.
I know.
I have no idea.
Is he trying to spare her feelings, or
did he just? They're the two New York newspapers, right. So he just kind of threw them together.
Figures they probably did a review too. So we cut to Kate's apartment. Kate is clearly drunk, and she says, "So you really think those newspapers are jealous of me?" Joey assures us, "Absolutely. You're talented and you're good looking." And Kate says, "Oh, you're sweet and cute." "I know. That's why they trash me." Then Kate kisses him. Joey says, "Hey, whoa." Kate says, "What?" Joey, confused, says, "I don't get you. I mean, first you hate me, then you sleep with me, then you want nothing to do with me, now you want me again?" She goes, "What? So you never went out with an actress before?"
I like that line a lot, too.
Joey asks if she even likes him, and she goes, "Of course I do." And Joey wants to know why she blew him off and how come she was with him. Kate says, "I don't know. I just do this. I always have to pick the smartest guy or the most talented guy. Why can't I just pick someone like you?" Joey understands this and says, thanks.
Which was Marshall, because...
Yeah. Kate tries to reassure him. You know what I mean. I mean, like the sweetest guy. Joey, you're so... And then she passes out against him on his shoulder. Joey says, okay, and lays her down and covers her up with a blanket. Good night, Kate. Sweet dreams. He picks up a garbage can. I'm going to put this right here in case you have to hurl. Okay, in our house, it was a giant Tupperware bowl. What did you guys use when you were kids, like when you were sick?
Oh, yeah. It was a Tupperware bowl or a pot.
Yeah. But they were always like, throw up in this.
Yeah. All right, so now we're at Monica and Rachel's. Monica and Phoebe. Monica comes in from her correct bedroom, sees that Phoebe is still on hold, and scolds her up some scolding. It's been 24 hours. I'll buy you a new phone. I told you to not give the football phone away anyway. But no, she's fine because of all the riboflavin in her cereal. Then Joey comes in wearing the same clothes, Monica points out, and informs him that he stayed at Kate's, but nothing happened.
There's a weird cut line. Monica goes, yeah, last time I was at Pete's, we just watched a movie of us that we made earlier. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I have a boyfriend.
Wow.
Monica likes herself recorded.
If a girl says yes to videotape, she doesn't say no to much else. Joey asks where Phoebe was, and she's like, I'm so sorry, Joey. I'm definitely going to see your play. I swear your play is very important to us. Thank you for your patience. Your play is the next play I'm going to see. And Joey looks at Monica to unscramble that mess, but she waves it off and asks how it went with Kate. And Joey says it was great and amazing and how they connected. Damn it, Joey. I just went over this with Monica. Don't tempt the writers. If they think you're happy, they're going to do something to change it. But Joey flat out ignores me. He explains that they stayed up all night talking, and now they're totally crazy about each other. And Monica's excited that he had the night. You know, the night when people realize they're right for each other and they stay up learning all about the other person. Did you learn about our family?
2 brothers. One died.
Yes! Neither of them is listening to me. Stupid fictional characters doomed to make the same mistakes over and over again.
Okay, Tommy, calm down. All right, we're at Central Perk. Oh my God, a new location. Ross, Monica, Chandler, and Rachel. Gunther brings Chandler a cup. This is from the woman at the bar.
Ooh.
Chandler says, oh, ho, ho, ho. And then he turns and looks at her with the weirdest face I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah?
Not at all a flirty one.
Oh.
And the woman whispers something to Gunther, who comes back and takes the mug away from Chandler. Sorry, she thought you were somebody else.
I like his little sad look. That was almost my favorite moment.
Really? You got to check out his non-flirty look. It's really fucking
I'll
weird.
have to look.
So Rachel asks for the time, and Monica says it's 1, Ross says it's 1, and Chandler says 7:15. Watch doesn't work. Rachel tells him that Tommy is coming soon. They're going to go to lunch. Ross, who feels the need to say something about Tommy, says, look.
Oh, God.
I wasn't going to say anything to you, but all right, I don't think you should be seeing Tommy anymore.
What?
Rachel's shocked. You don't? Ross says, no, the guy is mean. I mean, really mean. I think you should stay away from him. Rachel surmises that. Or maybe she should stay away from all men.
Oh, yeah.
Ross assures her he is not jealous. Both Monica and Chandler give him a look like, come on.
I like how he phrases it. It's not just because I'm jealous.
Oh, okay. Again, he says he's not. Look at the guy. He screamed. He actually screamed at this couple sitting in our seats. Chandler says, yeah. And at the end of the play, he got up, and he just started like banging his hands together.
Oh.
Ross is mad they don't believe him. Says, fine. Monica tries to tell him they were kidding, and both Monica and Chandler call after him. So, cut to outside of Central Perk.
Yes.
Ross is pissed, and under his breath says, no one believes me. I'm Mr. Funny to you. Mr. Funny. And then he turns and almost collides with Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy asks Ross, what's in the cup, Ross? Ross says, coffee? Iced coffee? Tell me it's iced coffee. No, it's hot coffee. Hot coffee, you idiot! You were going to spill hot coffee all over me, huh? What are you, some big, dumb, stupid, doofy idiot with a doofy idiot hairdo, huh? Inside, the gang is oblivious to the yelling, despite Ross tapping on the window.
I like how he just...
That was almost my favorite moment, too.
Hello, turn around.
Rachel asks everyone what their favorite part of summer is. Mom says, going to the beach when it stays light so late. And they all dreamingly say, yeah. And want to point out how Monica is cuddling full up on Chandler.
Yes.
Like they're snuggling big time.
Right.
Just pointing it out.
Just pointing it out.
Not saying anything. Tommy goes in and Ross enters behind him but stays at the door. Rachel says, Tommy! And asks him what his favorite part of summer is. And he says, the smell of fresh cut grass. And they all agree that this is a good one in New York City.
Well, they may all grow up outside the city.
I know. Ross throws a fit at how calm Tommy is now and walks out.
All right, now we're back at the Lucille Lortel Theater. Joey and Lauren. Well, Joey runs in late, and he's making excuses to the stage manager. Duck, chick, fight, ugly. And the stage manager said, who gives a tiny little rat's ass? Get on stage, dummy.
Oh.
Then Joey rings the doorbell, the little stage doorbell for the play.
Right.
But when the door opens, it's not Kate. It's Lauren, the understudy up on the stage. They knew Kate was going to flake.
Oh, did you think so?
Well, I didn't see Joey's understudy, did you?
No, I never saw Joey's understudy.
But Lauren says, Vic, where have you been, baby? And he hugs her, but he asks about Kate. And she's like, she got a job in L.A. And, Lauren's trying to do the play, but Joey is kind of frantic about Kate. And she's like, where have you been, Vic? And Joey's like, oh yeah, I'm in a play. And he's going to show her something by the truck. And then he kind of leaves, and going to the window, Lauren performs, what do you got down there, Vic? What do you got under that tarp? This is one of those lines that, for reasons unknown even to me, I will randomly ask these questions throughout any day for no reason.
What do you got under that tarp?
I'll just be making dinner. What do you got under that tarp, Vic?
We do say that to the dogs a lot. What do you got over there?
But Joey appears in the window and scares the shit out of Lauren, who visibly jumps. And then she says, what the hell are you doing? And he asks, when's Kate leaving? And she's like, what the hell, man? And then in character, he shouts, I'm coming up.
We say that a lot, too. We do more lines for Boxing Day.
That's why I want to write Boxing Day for real.
Oh, my gosh. We have very little to go with. All right, we're at Monica and Rachel's, the whole gang, minus Joey, but plus a Tommy.
Yeah.
So the scene starts with cut lines.
Mm-hmm.
Monica comes up to Phoebe on the couch, still on hold, and she's speaking very calmly. And she goes, hey, you hanging in there? You doing okay? Phoebe sleepily goes, uh-huh. Monica goes, are you listening to me? Uh-huh. Okay, if Pete calls again and you don't put him through, I will kill you.
Oh.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay. You're over the line here.
So Tommy asks if he can use the phone, and Phoebe is not speaking English. So Chandler tells Tommy to use their phone across the hall because she has problems.
She has problems.
As Tommy goes to leave, Ross pretends to run into him again with hot coffee and apologizes. He says, it's okay, man, you didn't. And Ross assures him again that it's hot.
This is lawsuit hot.
Tommy goes across the hall and Rachel tells him to stop. Ross is whining that no one believes him, but Phoebe says she does. And he thanks her. But she follows it up with, but I also believed it when he said I was next.
Like how Chandler points to her.
Right,
like, come on, man.
Across the hall, Tommy saw, aw, Mr. Fuzzy Man to the chick, and picks him up and is sweet until he poops in his hand. Then he unleashes hell. Ew, 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 gross, idiot, stupid little fuzzy yellow creature. Oh, look at me, I'm so cute. I'm a little chick who's disgusting. God, you're so stupid. How are you not yet extinct? The duck waddles behind him and quacks, and Tommy rounds on the duck and says, "Quack, quack, quack, quack! What are you doing quacking about, dumb Donald Duck Dodo?"
I think one of my favorite parts is why he's yelling at the chick. They do a reverse shot to show the chick's reaction.
Oh, really?
And it's just sitting there looking up at him.
What are you doing, man?
This guy seems very tense.
The camera pans, and we see the gang staring at him through the doorway. Chandler calmly says, "Step away from the duck." Tommy, still yelling, goes, "Ooh, sorry, little chickadee. Sorry you want duty in my hand." He says to Rachel, "Well, I guess we're not going out anymore."
Man!
The gang is stunned in silence. They're all just like, what the fuck just happened?
All right, now we're back at the Lucille Hotel Theater. Kate comes in as Joey is changing his costume. I think she just got done clearing all of her stuff out of her dressing room. And she's glad to have caught him in other situations where cell phones would have helped.
Right.
She's going to L.A. They still want her for General Hospital, despite her raving reviews. I do like that Miss Snobby leaves for a soap opera job.
Right. She picks on him for being in soap operas,
right.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Joey wants to know about them.
Yeah.
And she confesses that last night was wonderful, but she can't stay just for him. And he urges her to stay for the museums. But L.A. has museums too. Then Joey gets called onto the stage, and he begs her to wait until after the show is over. He can take her to the airport. He wants to say goodbye.
"Where are you, Vic?"
But her flight is an hour away. She has to go.
"Vic! Vic!
Neither of them know what to say or do.
Vic!"
In a minute, Joey yells. And then we cut to the stage. Vic and Adrian. Conveniently, the scene is a goodbye, so Joey kind of angles Lauren over so that he can give his soliloquy to Kate. And this will be his goodbye to her.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I gotta say goodbye, and quick. I mean, the dialogue is really on point here.
Yeah.
He's like, I miss you. You have things to do, and so do I. It's very sweet and romantic until... And so I'm going to get on this spaceship, and I'm going to go to Blorgon 7 in search of alternative fuels. And then it really goes off the track as he kind of asks for a hookup with Adrian's great-great-granddaughter 200 years in the future, because, baby, he's going to want to meet her. And up and away Vic goes. So long, Vic.
It's the weirdest ending I've ever seen. All right, we're at the tag, Monica and Rachel's, the whole gang minus Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Monica tells Phoebe, "It's been 2 days." A groggy Phoebe says, "Yeah, I know. Oh, good thing it's one of those 801 numbers, right?" Ross corrects her and says, "Phoebe, 800 is toll-free. 801 is Utah." Like, who the fuck knows that off the top of their head?
Ross.
Phoebe says, "No, wait, it has to be 800. She picks up the instruction manual, check the phone number, because all those big companies have 800 numbers. Everyone finds the numbers. Yeah, every big Utah-based company has one." Rachel yells, "Phoebe!"
Oh.
Phoebe apologizes and says, "I'll pay you back." And Chandler points out, yet she's still not hanging up the phone. Everyone yells, "Hang it up!
Hang up the phone!
Phoebe yells, "Fine, fine," and slams the phone down, breaking it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Monica says, "What?" And Phoebe explains that she thinks she broke it, but here's the number you can call.
No!
Monica goes, "Oh." That's the end of the episode.
That's the end.
Cut and print. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. Okay. I'm setting the phone down. I'm still here. Just don't go anywhere. I'm still here. Don't switch or anything, because I'm right here. Just 1 sec. 1 sec. 1 second. Wait, 1 second. Just...
Phoebe.
What, Monica? I'm scared.
All right, honey. All right. That's a sleeve, okay?
Yeah.
And we also have speakerphone.
Please stay on the line. Your call is important to us.
Okay, wait. You got to hang up because we're going to be late.
Thank you for your patience. You're the next caller.
Yes. I'm the next caller. You were going to have me hang up.
That's right, Phoebe. You are the next caller. You will always be the next caller.
All right, we're back.
We're back again.
Yep.
What did we learn from this episode? Joe?
I learned that Ross ignores a lot of his dates for other women.
Yeah.
He must have a reputation now at the museum,
Oh.
which is why I had to leave. What did you learn?
Just buy a new phone. And don't date Ross or Tommy.
What are your final thoughts for the episode?
Well, we need to go see a science fiction play. I think that would be fun.
In this episode, Pete and Monica are just that. One episode of sweet dating.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just starts to descend into madness. And we didn't find out because it was a cut line, but Monica likes recording herself.
Oh.
Yeah. What's our sweater vest tracker for this week?
Well, we had 0.
Yeah.
So we're holding steady at 14, which
Okay.
again, I'm not going to complain about.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Half the episode.
If we could sneak a couple more in, that'd be great.
Yep.
But I'm not going to complain.
And for the Magnadoodle tracker, you know, they weren't in Joey and Chandler's apartment very much, but they are there when Tommy's there.
Right.
And you do see the Magnadoodle behind them, but it's blank.
Blank.
There's nothing on it.
Blankadoodle.
Yep.
They didn't get in the habit yet.
What was our IMDb rating for this episode?
The rating was 8.1 out of 10 stars
Okay.
with 5,300 ratings.
Okay. So, it was a busy week at work. I didn't get to post anything on social asking for reviews.
Yeah.
But everyone who listens to the podcast knows that they can write in.
Right.
So, in the interest of time, I found one on IMDb that was pretty funny.
Okay.
So they gave it 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Their name is Screen Reviews.
Screen reviews.
6/15/21 is when they wrote it.
Okay.
The title is Ben Stiller Steals the Show.
All right. I don't think he stole it.
This was a very good episode of Friends. It had lots of laughs, memorable characters, and even a little bit of story thrown in there. Did you like it or not?
Backhanded compliment.
The plotline with Rachel's new boyfriend, played by the talented Ben Stiller, is easily the best part of the episode. His anger tantrums are so funny, but his sudden, charismatic switch back to the perfect boyfriend is priceless. Joey falling in love with his co-star only for her to leave on the night of the performance is funny too.
Yeah.
And even a little touch of emotion thrown in there.
Mm-hmm.
Those two plot lines definitely make this superb episode. Not sure about Phoebe's little subplot about continually being on hold with 800 number. It feels like it was mainly there to fill time and doesn't work as well as the other two parts. Still a brilliant episode. One of the betters of the show.
Yes. It feels like Phoebe's on her own more than the other characters.
Yeah.
I feel like Phoebe gets stuck kind of doing those isolated things by
Okay.
herself.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's accurate, but that's the impression I have.
That's funny. Yeah.
That it seems like she's always off doing her
something
singular thing while there is a group doing something else.
We'll have to make note of that.
Yeah.
All right. What is next week's episode?
The one with Ross's thing.
Oh.
Ross goes on a journey of self-reflection to find what's a kundus with him. Phoebe struggles to choose between Ig and Ook, and Monica can't decide what to do about Pete when he sets out to conquer the physical world.
Are you ready for some maladjusted content?
Why not?
All right. So, it was a busy week at work this week, and I went out with my friends yesterday.
Yeah.
And I am going out with work friends tomorrow. So, busy week. But we
Busy
did watch
week.
a few things over the weekend and stuff because you weren't feeling well. So.
Yeah.
So, we watched The Last Voyage of the Demeter,
Right.
which came out a while ago. You and the boy kid saw it,
Yeah.
and then you just put it on one night.
Right. I was kind of looking forward to Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Because we hadn't seen that yet. So I was kind of, the Demeter is the ship that takes Dracula to
shore.
London.
Yep. Mhm.
And,
He eats everything.
Nosferatu is a ripoff of Dracula.
Right.
So I watched that. I like the Demeter movie.
Yeah.
I think that it's good. It's the director that did the Troll Hunter movie.
Oh, yeah,
and
that one's good.
And did the Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh, I could see that. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Now that I've watched it, I could definitely see
Yeah,
that.
which I like the Autopsy of Jane Doe a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the only problem with the Demeter movie is it never felt like it was really on a boat.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people lurking around below
Right.
deck.
Well,
In the quiet.
You paused it at one point, and you're like, first of all, it wouldn't be that quiet. And second of all, the boat hasn't moved at all, and they're supposed to be on the sea.
Right.
And I'm like, you're right. Like in every other boat movie, things are swinging and banging. And you hear
There was a couple rainy scenes where
Yeah.
stuff was going on, but like just the most part, it was just stationary, and it was weird.
Yeah. And so then Nosferatu came out, and we were able to purchase it and watch it.
Because sometimes the girl kid prevents us from going to see the R-rated movies we'd
Yes.
like to see. So
sometimes we drag her along and give her popcorn and Diet Coke and say, I don't care, you're watching this movie with us. But Nosferatu's not that kind of movie. She would have hated us. But it was good. It was really good. Yeah, it was quiet and dark and
very gothic.
Very visually,
great
interesting to watch.
cinematography.
Yeah.
Great performances.
Very good.
If you're looking for something actiony, don't bother.
Yeah.
But it's
very
a
quiet.
good, solid movie.
And then one night you were just like, what do you want to watch? And I said, I don't know. And you put on Joker 2, Folle Adieu.
Folle Adieu.
So I looked up Folle Adieu because I didn't know what it means.
Oh, okay. I knew what it meant.
Oh, well, you're smarter than me.
I know all the crazy people terms.
But it's a rare psychiatric condition where two or more people share a delusional belief. The term is French for shared madness.
Yeah.
Maybe we should rename the podcast. Anything else we watch? We've been watching the new
what
season.
did you think of Joker 2?
Okay, so...
Do you want me to tell what I thought of it?
Well, I think we both feel the same thing. Like, Joker disturbed me. I felt really like, oh my God, there's people like this that exist, and I feel bad, and it's horrible, and the situation's bad, and everything's horrible, and I just like, oh.
It was just tense for you the whole way through it.
And then Joker 2 was like not the Joker. Like, it was supposed to be after he went to prison for killing the guy.
Right.
And it was like a completely different movie with the same main actor.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of singing and dancing.
Yes.
And I mean, it was good, but not as Joker 2.
Right. My feelings, now, Joker 2 has gotten a lot of crap for being a musical and being the opposite of what everybody wanted the Joker 2 to be.
Right.
My interpretation of that is the Joker 2, if you don't think of it as a Joker sequel, but it's a story about a guy who thinks he's the Joker and committed a horrible crime, this is that guy's story. It's not a story
It's not
about,
the Gotham Joker.
It's not the fictional DC Universe Joker who's a crime lord and everything else.
Right.
It's a sad, lonely guy.
He and Lady Gaga, Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga were really good in it. I mean,
Yeah, they give good performance. It's just a movie that it's a version of the Joker nobody wanted.
Yeah. But it was fun. But we've also been watching the new seasons of What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah,
Which has been really fun.
Yeah.
We went back to the beginning and started over, and now we're seeing seasons we haven't seen, which is fun. That's a good show. I just love that.
Love What We Do in the Shadows.
Yep. All right. Are you ready to get out of here?
I am ready.
All right. We're so glad you stumbled across our podcast. If you're enjoying it, please share it with other friends, fans.
Or maybe rate it and or leave a review.
And if you want to contribute your thoughts or reactions to the podcast, pick your favorite episode, send us your musings, and we'll share them on that episode. You can also write just to say hey.
Yeah, come on. We want to hear from more of you misfits out there.
Email us at themaladjustedmisfits@gmail.com or check us out on Facebook and Instagram. You can follow the links in the show notes.
We're hosted on Buzzsprout, and if you want to help us with costs, go over there and click the donate button.
That's right.
Smash it.
Smash it. Like it. The pages are called The One Where We Talk About Friends.
Joe, you ready for a cup of coffee?
Always. Oh, okay, yeah. I put your stuff in her room and her stuff in your room.